Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue.
They go insane when they hearing his name. And it's not for the fame, we all for the love of the game. It's clip for Darrell in the beat. Got the show is FanTruth under Bruce, some 2 and 2. Dash radio, cause they get it poppin' for show. It ain't no stopping the loud channel hopping. Plus, you know, Danny C had to drop in. So call in, we welcome blessings. And ain't no second guessing. For all who reppin' that.
Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to FanTruth, you guys. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the beautiful Bree with DJ Wizard in the building, baby. My FanTruth crew, baby. A show where your opinion counts, man. Hey, a couple of ways you can participate in the show, man. Give us a call, man. Today, our number has changed today, okay? So don't panic. This is only the new number for today. It's going to be area code 323-230-4610. That's area code 323-230-4610. Hey, hit us up on email, cd@fantruth.com, and definitely hit us up on social media, man, fan_truth, man. This show here, man, is brought to you by Tom's Jr., baby, home of the chicken and waffles, man, Compton, Linwood, Southgate, and L.A., right there off of Slauson and Compton Avenue. And you make sure y'all try that strawberry lemonade and tell them Clipper Darrell sent you, man. Hey, coming up on the show today, man, I got a special guest. This is going to be a every second of the month situation, man. We're going to be talking about relationships, love, the battles that women go through, because she's been through a big battle. And now, we're going to make it a show, man. This is going to be a once-a-month show, man. I'll have Janet Rodriquez in the building, man. And, hey, give us a call, man, because we want y'all to voice your opinion, man. And we're going to be talking NBA. And we're going to talk about much, much more, man. So stay tuned, man. Coming up next, man, Dash Radio, FanTruth. Welcome back to FanTruth. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the beautiful Bree. Bree's not in today. Bree's out on assignment. She had to go take care of some business today, but she'll definitely be back next week, man, with my man DJ Wizard, baby, my FanTruth crew, man. Hey, this show is going to be off the chain today, man. If you ever been in a relationship or you're going to be in one, or man, this is going to be straight relationship talk, raw and uncut. You do not want to miss it, man. Coming up, it's going to be coming up around like the 11:25 mark. From 11:25 to 1 o'clock, it's all about relationship talk, man. But I got to get into the Steve Harvey situation. Now, Steve Harvey sent out a memo to all his employees saying that you can no longer talk to him, in the dressing rooms, don't ambush him in the hallways. And a lot of people are disturbed about this, because I feel, I know I'm the executive producer of my show, but my crew can talk to me anytime, any day, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that people want certain things, but I think there's a way to handle certain situations. And I believe in an email is the worst way to do it. I believe, to me, if Steve Harvey would have handled this situation and had a group meeting, where everybody comes out and everybody can voice their opinion, then I think it would have been a whole better situation. Because now you're going to get two sides to the situation. Because right now we only got one side, and that one side looks very bad right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge Steve Harvey fan. A huge Steve. I've been loving Steve Harvey when he was on 100.3 The Beat out here in L.A. So I'm a huge Steve Harvey fan. So I'm not gonna quick to criticize until I hear his side of the situation. Because it's always two sides to every story. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna kid it. I'm not gonna pass blame right now. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, Steve Harvey's human just like everybody else, man. Man, good news, man. My Los Angeles Clippers, man, coming up. They coming up with a new D-League. A D-League in Clipperland, baby. It's gonna be in Ontario. Nobody knows where it's gonna be at. They putting everything together, but they said it's going to be starting up. It's going to be starting up in the next, for the 2017-2018 season. That's going to be nice, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing Doc Rivers coaching over there, and we bringing it. He could go ahead and do the D League, and then bring somebody in for the at the Staples Center, man. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody gets jump on me, man, because I jump on Doc all the time, man. But you know what, though? When you look at Greg Popovich has structure. Greg Popovich has a system. Greg Popovich has plays. Greg Popovich's team has an identity. So people can play in it. You had your best player out. You know, you have two of your best players out, Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard, out. And they still stomped on Houston. Now, if you don't tell me that's a championship team or a championship pedigree, man, I don't know what type of basketball y'all been looking at, because that's real to me. And that's the only thing that I'm trying to explain to you about Doc. To me, we don't have no structure. We don't have no system. We don't have no identity. It's all about CP3, pick and roll to Blake, shooting the three at the thing. Come on, man. We need plays. We need to get everybody involved. That's how you win games. It's just like when you look at Golden State, the same identical way. They can bring in that bench with Deshaun Livingston's. All the guys that play that bench on the Warriors does a hell of a job. You know, when you put stuff together, when you put a team together, you got to make sure they play into a certain system. And that's the best way you can ever be. You know, when you play into a system, the system will never let you down. You know what I'm saying? So when you seen the Spurs go down, look what they did. The players that filled their positions played within the system and beat Houston. Now, if everybody was in Vegas betting against the Spurs because they said, oh, man, without Kawhi, man, come on, let me go ahead and put this money down on Houston. It didn't work. It did not work because they played within a system. See, when you believe in your coach and you believe in the system, it's an easy situation. It's just like believing in your girl, believing in your mama, believing in what you do, believing in your job. You see, when you believe in it, it's easy to come to work. It's easy to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come to work, I love this job because I get to voice my opinion. It's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you like it or you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's my opinion. And this is how I feel. I feel I have the right to, I've been dealing with the Clippers for 25 seasons. So if I want to bash them, you know, every now and then, I think I have the right to do that. I'm not one of these, you know, fly-by-night guys, man. I ride and die. I live this, man. I drive this. I live the Clipper Nation love every single day. We had our chances, you know, when the Lakers were down. We needed it when the Lakers were down. We needed it to take over LA. That's what we needed to do. But we didn't do that. You see, that's where you gain your fans and your respect. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to the Western Conference Finals or the NBA. Once we get to the Western Conference Finals, then we accomplish another defeat. But right now, man, it's not happening. When you look at, we just beat Golden State a couple of years back in the Western in the semifinals. Then all of a sudden, they just passed us by and said, "See y'all later." We supposed to be right there with them guys. That's what's frustrating to me as a Clipper fan. See, people want to look at me and say, "Oh, D, how you be a super fan?" And hey, if you know basketball and you look at basketball, you're not going to agree with everything. It's just like when you're in a relationship, you're not going to agree with everything your girls say. So I'm not going to agree with everything that Doc does. You know, now Doc's a great guy, a great friend, but I just feel that if Doc had plays, we had structure, and stop doing the CP3 pick and roll and CP3 holding the ball the whole entire 24-second shot clock, I think we'd be a whole better team. That's my opinion. You know, you can voice yours. Give me a call, 323-230-4610, and tell me how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Now, and then if you're against how I'm talking, hey, more power to you. I'm not mad at you at all. You know what I'm saying? Because my opinion is mine. Your opinion is yours. So voice it on FanTruth, man. And this is how we do it, man. You listen to the FanTruth Hour, man. Bro, that Wizards-Celtics game, off the chain yesterday. That's what basketball is all about. Coming down to the final seconds of the game. This is when you know you're well coached. You know what I'm saying? This is when you know you want to do or die. John Wall showed up at the last minute. John Wall showed out. Now, him jumping on the table after the game, at the end of the day, I mean, I thought that was a little bit extreme, but hey, that's John Wall. That's his thing. You know, for him to win a game 6, to take it to a game 7, hey, that was his championship right now because he's never been.
No.
He's never been. So now to be in the semifinals and Mike could get to the NBA finals, they're one game away. This is like a dream come true for them, man. So all I'm saying, to watch that game yesterday was unbelievable, man. You know, I had so much fun. It's always the last 2 minutes of the game anyway. Last 2 minutes of the game is always outstanding, man. Back and forth. And then when I found out that the play was really meant for Bill, and then they gave it to John Wall, and he showed up and hit the 3 to go up by 1. And then Boston still had a chance with 3.5 seconds left. 3.5. They played that hardcore defense. They did not foul. So nobody can complain about that. And they just had their hands up and played the best 3.5 seconds left in their life. And Isaiah missed it. So it's going to be a game 7, man. And to me, I was like saying, why wouldn't game 7 be on a Monday? Why can't they put that on a Sunday? You know what I'm saying? They play Friday, so you give them a day off Saturday, play Sunday. But hey.
LeBron's already getting enough rest anyway. He's going to get about 10 days off now.
Man, that's crazy, ain't it? Mm-hmm. To have, man, LeBron, they just sitting back, man. Them and the Warriors, man. You know, but see, the Warriors and Houston, the Warriors and the Spurs play tomorrow. And that's going to be a hell of a game. You know, to see these two, Kawhi Leonard versus Steph Curry, man, this is going to be an unbelievable series, man. People like saying, oh, man, the Spurs going to get them or the Warriors going to get, nah, man, this is going to be a good series, man, because it's two teams that have structure, that have plays, that have an identity, and know how to play this game. That's all I want, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we lose. It's how we lose. You know what I'm saying? I can take defeat. You know, I've been a Clipper fan for 25 seasons. This is my going on 26 seasons. I've seen defeat. But as long as they go out there and play hard and play to the best of their ability, that's all I ask for, man. You know what I'm saying? Do a championship make or break you? Yeah. You know, when we had a chance to win, we up 3 games to 1, man. I thought we was going to the Western Conference Finals, man. To lose 3 straight, man, to the Houston Rockets. It hurt. It still hurts. You know, that's why I'm talking about it, because it hurts. You know, but this year was the first year that I was like, man, we gotta conquer this. We don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? We as a whole, man, we gotta get an identity, man. We gotta get structure, man. Or else we won't have nothing, man. You know, and that's how basketball is, man. But coming up next, man, bro, it's about to go down. I'm telling y'all right now, if you ever been in a bad relationship, I got a young lady in this building, man, that was in a bad relationship. And it was crazy because I know the guy, and I thought, man, this was the perfect match. Then he did the same junk what no father wants to see their daughter go through. He cheated. Why do men cheat? Coming up next, Dash Radio. Where you at, Janet? It's going down, baby.
That's right.
Welcome back to FanTruth. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the lovely Bree. She's not in today. She's out on assignment today, but hey, she'll be back next week, man, with my man DJ Wizard in the building. And that's WZRD, baby. My FanTruth crew. A show where your opinion counts. Now, check this out, guys. Coming up right now, man. I got this young lady, man. She been through the ringer. And it's crazy because this what made me come up with this show. This show about relationships is going to happen every Saturday, every second Saturday of the month, right? And we're just going to sit back and we're going to talk about relationships, how we can improve them, how we can how we can improve them, definitely. But the mistakes that people make in relationships that don't make them work. And I'm gonna give you a few from a man's point of view and from a father's point of view, because people don't understand. But the reason why I did this show, because Janet was in a big situation. Janet's a very beautiful young lady, man. And her she had a boyfriend, she got a boyfriend, and she posted him up on social media to let everybody know that she got a new man in her life. But Janet is an event coordinator and a social media guru, okay? This is what she do for a living. This is how she make her money. So a couple of guys, gave her deposits to do their events. All of a sudden, she gets a phone call, and they said, we no longer need your services. Huh? Oh, you could keep the deposit, but we no longer need your services. It was a way to talk to her. She's a very pretty young lady. People just wanted to get next to her. But when they found out she had a boyfriend, it changed guys' mind. But it shouldn't stop her from making her money. That's my whole point. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a woman wants you, she will tell you. Bottom line. Or you're going to know. She's going to hint around to it. One of her girlfriends going to come tell you. There's so many ways that a woman will tell you. You don't ever get yourself caught up in business and personal. Okay? Because a lot of women in this business don't mix the two. And you can't. If you really want to make money, you can't mix the two in this business. So that's what made me want to do this show, man, because this show I love talking about it. It's like therapy for me too. You know what I'm saying? But today we want to get into why in the hell do people cheat on each other? It ain't got nothing to do with a man it ain't got nothing. Why do men cheat? Why do women cheat too? Are you satisfied? Are you not? What's going on? Welcome to the show, Big Janet.
What's up, Clifford D? Let's do this.
What's going on with you? How was your I only see you once a month now, so you so busy out there. What's going on with you now?
Working, and working some more. If I don't stay busy, an idle mind is the devil's playground. So you got to stay busy so you don't get into trouble.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, you can get into trouble?
Oh, I can get into a little something. Let's be real. I can do a little something.
Wow. But in your opinion, why do men cheat? Why do women cheat? Because you can't say from your point of view why a man cheats, but have you ever been cheated on?
Not that I know of, directly.
Okay.
But I have gotten wind of something happening like after the fact, and your girlfriend knew you were dating this guy for a little bit. You broke up with this guy, but after the fact, she decides to, go back and pick up my leftovers. So that's okay. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but it's still a woman's rule, do not do. So I don't know if that's a different topic or
that's
what,
nasty.
But that's nasty.
I can't date nobody a friend dated. I can't do it.
Right.
If you're my friend, I can't date your ex. It won't never happen.
It's off limits.
That's the same thing I said when I seen Derek Fisher date Matt Barnes' girl.
Right. Well,
I always thought that was because they was teammates.
Didn't everybody date Matt Barnes' girl though? I don't think she counts.
No, actually no.
Am I talking about the real one? I thought everybody dated her.
No, not Gloria. Nah. Matt was the only one in the league that dated her. No, that's Chris Bosh's girl. Yeah, that's Chris Bosh's wife. That's the one you thinking of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she had like 7 to 10 guys.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, she was through the league, and he married her though.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was in love.
After she did that.
Yeah. See, to me, I don't like a woman that people I hang out with or people I know had her. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Because what are you talking about?
I'm selfish.
Right. Well, not only that, what's your conversation going to be like at a bar? Oh, hey, yeah, she did this, she did that. Oh, yeah, she did that to me too.
Exactly.
Like.
Yeah, you can't even have a conversation on that.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? So who do you go to? Who do you go to when you're having problems with your girl? Do you go? I mean, you can't date your partner's girls, man.
You can't.
I've never understood that.
But that goes with women too. Like if I'm dating a guy and it doesn't work out, like he should be off limits for the girl too.
Yeah.
Don't go back over there and that's just not cool.
But I've seen people get married behind it though. They say,
And they last?
Yeah, I mean, some of them last, some of them don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But is it about the money? Is it about the security? You know?
I don't know. There's so many fishes out in the sea. Like, why would you want to go back and get somebody else's leftovers? That's how I see it. And for women, it should be an unwritten rule. If that's your girl and this is somebody who she dated, off limits. Go get yourself another dude.
Now, let me ask you a question. You dating a guy 3-4 months in. Mm-hmm. His homie trying to pick up on you, trying to holler at you, right? Mm-hmm. Would you tell him?
Absolutely. It happens all the time.
Wow.
Absolutely.
You would tell him?
Absolutely. If you don't tell him, I'm going to tell him. So you better beat me to it because I'm going to tell him. It'll look better if you tell him and say, hey, I was, whatever. But I'm definitely going to tell him because my loyalty's to my dude.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, what should the guy do? Do you depart ways with your boy?
That's a dude thing. I don't know. You guys got to figure it out. But I won't ever feel comfortable around this guy ever again. So if you do, that's on you. But I don't know. That's your question for you. What do you think? Do you terminate that relationship? Was it ever a good friendship in the first place?
Nah, it happened to me when I was younger. And when I was dating this girl and my next door neighbor was messing with her. Actually, he was feeling on her in the back in the car one time. We went to go pick her up, and she didn't tell me until like later. And I was hot, so we got into a big fight about it. Right at the gas station, man.
And your guy.
Yeah. And I was done. But then and then I broke up with the girl, and then we became friends again. So, that's when you're young and dumb, though.
Right.
I was younger. Yeah.
As we get older, that's just
exactly. It's just off limits now.
It's off limits. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't do it. It's like to me, it's like yuck. I mean, when
this is why you don't tell your friends how good it is with that person because they start craving, they start thinking, they start fantasizing, and they start wanting your girl if you share too much information. Same with girls. We can't talk about how big his penis is or how good he was in bed. You can't talk about that stuff because girls will start thinking, let me give me a little something too. Or how much he shops for you, or how much he does this and that. You can only share so much. I've learned that throughout the years because I used to tell it all.
See, remember that song? Things to make you go,
Right.
Yeah. So that's, it's a crazy situation because we don't know.
Right.
But when you have a friend, like I have 3 partners that I can trust, that I know I can trust. And I can tell them anything and it never gets out because what I do is, you put them through tests just to see where they're coming from. Just like when you're dating a woman, you put her through a test. You know what I'm saying? You leave
Men still put women through tests?
Hell yeah.
To this day, really?
You got to.
Like what kind of test?
You leave your wallet.
Loyalty?
Yeah. You leave your wallet on the table.
Like you know how much money you have
exactly.
in there.
You see what I'm saying? You see. You leave your phone out. Unlocked.
She checks it.
Unlocked.
Wow.
Just leave it unlocked.
So we should do the same thing. We should test these dudes the same way.
Heck yeah, you should.
Let me leave my phone unblocked.
Because
I don't want to leave it unblocked. He may see something.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
I'm kidding.
But you don't see, in a relationship, it's all about trust.
Right.
And if you don't have trust, you ain't got nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
I don't care if you ain't seen your man in 6 months,
right?
Or your woman in 6 months. Mm-hmm. It's all about trust.
It's all about trust.
And nowadays, when we was kids or when we was younger, we didn't have the technology up now. So you can Skype, you can FaceTime, you can talk so much now.
Right.
You don't need to look other places.
Right.
Now before, if your guy's overseas or out of town or whatever, it was so expensive.
Right.
To talk to them.
Right.
A lot of times relationships did. You had problems then. But now, it ain't no way, man.
You don't have to go very far to go look. But then again, there's an intuition, too. Like, us women, we're wired a little bit different. We have this thing called intuition. Uh-huh. It doesn't take very much for us to go investigate and be detectives. We have a gift. Uh-huh. And us women need to understand what that feels like deep inside. And if you feel it, there's a reason why you feel it. You need to go figure it out.
Oh yeah. If I'm in a relationship, I can feel it. I can
Right.
feel my partner. And it was funny because the girl that cheated on me, I felt her cheating on me. It really hit me.
Really?
And it hit me about 1:30 in the morning.
Right.
My body just woke up.
Right. Yeah, that's when it happens.
And I went to go and I looked through the window and another dude was sitting on the bed that I bought.
Oh, so you went to her house?
Yeah, I went to her house.
Look through her window.
Yeah, looked through the window.
Someone was with her.
Yep, already in the bed. I mean, he had his clothes on still, but it wouldn't know. So the next,
He might have just put him back on.
yeah, but it's not 1:30 in the morning. It ain't no excuses.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was the place that I bought for.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So now I was upset. So the next day, I went to the house. I took every piece of furniture in that house.
Okay, so you didn't interrupt the situation?
No,
You didn't
I just
knock
left.
on the door? You just left?
I just
Well,
left.
now that's big.
Yeah, I
That's
just left.
big of you to do that.
Yeah,
Because
because-
most dudes will tear down that door,
For what?
storm in the house, and you'd catch a case.
For what? Because it wasn't like he was forcing her.
Right.
You know, she had to let him in the door. So the next day, I got a couple of guys. It was an open field. I took every piece of furniture, her bed. I didn't touch the kids' room. I loved their son. So I never touched his room. But I took every piece of furniture out that house
Wow.
and lit it on fire in the
No,
field.
you
next.
did not.
Sure did. Yeah.
Wow.
I was done.
No, you were really done.
I was
Like
done.
charcoal done.
Yeah, I was charcoal done.
Wow.
Yeah. She was like, why? You know what you did?
That's right.
Ask him to pay for all this.
That's right.
You know? So I just don't, I'm not going to tolerate it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Respect is earned, not given.
Right.
You
and
know what
for
I'm saying?
every action, there's a reaction.
Exactly.
Right.
And for me not to go off on her or to choke her out or whatever, to be upset, that was my therapy.
Right.
To see the expression on her face
Let me just go
when she
burn
came
everything.
when she came to the house, when she drove up, because I made sure I did it at a perfect time when she was driving up.
Wow.
So when she came up, hit it.
That's some premeditated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did it right.
there.
And when she drove up and she seen it, she was like, "What's going on out here?"
Wow.
Right? And she still didn't get it
But hey,
until she went upstairs.
if you cheat, you better be ready to deal with some consequences.
Exactly.
And that was the consequence.
And then when you cheat, right? Cheat with somebody better than me. Then I might can accept it better.
Right.
But when you cheat with somebody less than me, or don't have anything, or don't do nothing for you,
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you a real quick analogy somebody told me who is a little older and wise in the game and everything. He says, Janet, I'm going to he told me this years ago, I'm going to save you some headaches.
Okay.
I'm going to get you to understand what it's like and how men think. He says, women to us are like ice cream. We have one favorite flavor. We want to eat that ice cream all the time. That's our main girl. But sometimes we want to dibble and dabble in some pistachio and some strawberry and some chocolate chip. But we'll always go back to what he said, my favorite flavor is vanilla. I'm always going to go back to my vanilla. So if you understand that you're vanilla, let him go dibble and dabble because you'll always come back to vanilla. I thought, you know what? That's great because I get how your psyche works, but vanilla doesn't like the aftertaste of chocolate chip and pistachio and strawberry. What the heck? What kind of analogy is that? So tell me, is that how, most men think? Like they have their girl at home. That's the one they take to their mom, and that's the one that they respect and they're going to build a family with. But they just want a little sex over here. They just want a little attention over here. They just want this and that. But they'll always go back to their vanilla.
That is so very true.
Wow.
If you ever notice about athletes cheat on the main woman they had or get caught up, but they break up with them, they go with somebody else, but they always come back home. Mostly athletes, they go back to their high school sweethearts or their college sweethearts
Right.
because those are the women they can trust.
They're vanilla.
Exactly. It's all about trust.
Right.
Boy, when you didn't have no money in your pocket, I was treating you. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's what sucks. Because how about in that process, you may make a baby. You may pick up an STD. The trust works both ways. So while you have that girl who you trust and you're going to go back to because that's your vanilla, what about our trust? Because we're either building more trust, we're going to maintain the trust, or we're going to lose the trust. So we're in that same boat. But why is it different for us? Why what's good for the goose is not for the gander?
Because when a woman cheats, she's a hoe.
So,
Okay. When
excuse my French.
when a man cheats, he's a hero. That's bottom line. It's just how society works.
That's disgusting.
When a guy sleeps with 10 women,
Yeah.
man,
It's a notch on the belt.
man, he got exactly everybody. Oh man, he's the man. But when a woman sleeps with 10 different dudes, she a slut.
See, here I thought Samantha from Sex and the City changed all of that. She was doing her thing and she was loving life and she was being a dude and she didn't care. Nobody judged her. She just was free about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it doesn't work that way for us girls. Either way you look at it, we have to not be promiscuous because that's how we need to be.
Hey, coming up next, man, I got this young lady in the building, man. I'm not even going to say her name. I'm just going to let her talk because if she wants me to say her name, it's okay. But she's a very good friend of mine. And her dude did her wrong. And we're going to find out next. Coming up, Dash Radio, FanTruth. Let's go. Where you at, DJ Wiz? Welcome back to FanTruth. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the beautiful Bree and DJ Wizard in the building, man. My FanTruth crew, man, a show where your opinion counts. Hey, we've just been talking to Janet Rodriquez, man, who's in the building, man. And we talk about relationships today. Every second Saturday of the month, it's all about relationships. The first half, we're going to talk about sports and everything. Then we're going to get into this relationship talk. Because I think it's a serious antidote. It's therapy for me too. But I got a young lady in here. And I'm not going to mention her name. Because I know her dude, I know her ex and everything, and I don't want to create no rigmarole. So I'm just gonna say, my buddy that's in the building with me today because, she's a good friend of mine, man, and she's a hell of a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She could definitely do it. Hey, she trained me, man, and I went home, man. I was dying. I ain't calling her no more. That's how good she is. But I'd like to welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, girl.
Hey.
Now, I've been knowing you a long time, and I know the guy that you was dating and stuff like that. And I thought it was 3 years. She told me it was 4 years. She corrected me. What went through your mind when you found out he was cheating on you?
Honestly, my first, I just went numb. I've never felt like a numbness before. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know to cuss. I didn't know to yell, to cry. Like, my body just went into shock. I just went numb. And then, because I am a trainer, I have a boxing bag in my house. The first thing I went to was my boxing bag, and I just went all out on it, and I just started just yelling and getting mad, and I couldn't believe it. I didn't think somebody like me could get cheated on. Mm-hmm. Not saying actually I am saying, I was probably the best girlfriend he will ever have, will ever get. Right. Like, to me, I'm girlfriend goals for most dudes, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely the type of woman you take home to mama. You know what I'm saying? Because when my son come from Alabama, I'm definitely no. I already told her. I said, man, I got somebody I want you to meet.
Hey, you know how to be respectful,
Right, be respectful and loyal.
Man.
Now, it's weird, though. My son is my everything. That's my firstborn. But he was a dog. Man, he 27. He about to be 27 this year. And he was a dog. I'm going to be honest with you. When he started off, but he's learned over the years now. And by having sisters and watching his actions, people start to respect, because how can you tell somebody else not to cheat and you're doing the same thing?
Was he single though?
Yeah, he's single. Yeah. But see, all I tell him to do is let the women know what's happening.
Right.
Don't never play the games. You know what I'm saying? You my girl, but you got another girl over here.
Right.
See, that's what gets your tires slashed. That will get your car keyed. You know, it'll go through it. You know, but for me with her to see, because I know both of them.
Right.
Perfect. I thought it was the perfect match.
Oh.
You and everybody else.
When you seen them together, it was like Bonnie and Clyde.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was inseparable. I mean, the respect he showed, everything. I mean, it was one of them dream relationships where you like, damn, I can learn from these young people.
Wow. And it wasn't like it was a one-time deal either where
No.
you can maybe, recover from that.
And she dealt with, see, the thing is, they had a distance too because he's overseas playing. You know what I'm saying? So everything that she did, the days he didn't have money, she treated. She didn't. It wasn't about money.
That
about,
hurts. That hurts me.
It's about love. And when I found out, man, I was in awe. I was like, wow.
Right.
But see, guys learn. But sometimes the woman don't want to start over again because that fear. See, now it's the trust. See, once you lose the trust, it's hard to forgive.
Right.
You can forgive, but it's hard to get back.
Yeah, and then let me touch on that a little bit too, because a lot of times when girls are cheated on and hurt early on, they become angry and bitter, and then they become these bitches that are out there that don't represent a classy, nice girl. So, you've got to remember that that's not all guys. I've got to, stick up for some of the good guys out there. But, definitely be aware of what's going on. But you can't be angry and bitter because you are a beautiful girl. And we have to understand our worth, know our worth, and know what we bring to the table. And he just wasn't the one. On to the next one. But love is a beautiful thing.
In this situation that you had, what have you learned?
Right.
One, I really learned what I am worth, and I'm glad you touched up on that.
Right.
I mean, I kind of knew like what I brought, who I am, and whatnot, but I've never learned so much self-love of just myself, and I think I really needed that.
Right.
And then, like, to me, like, not to sound braggy or anything, but I do hold myself to a very high standard. Like, I am priceless. Like,
Right.
you're not always gonna get this.
Right.
And so for me, I'm like, dude, like, really?
Yeah.
You're going to treat me like I was literally nothing, that, he just wanted something else on the side. Was she, this other girl, really worth losing something that was so solid for you, that was there for you, that rode for you? Like,
Right. And chances are she's not, and she'll never will be you.
Oh, no.
You are the best, and it's never happened to him. And these dudes have to get that together. They have to recognize.
But see, what we get caught up on, right, is all about stability, right? You got her. He already conquered her. So this is my girl. She's always going to be there. That's how we look at it, right?
Vanilla. She's vanilla.
Exactly. So let me go get this strawberry right now. Let me go get this strawberry ice cream for a little bit and see. You know what I'm saying? Let me go test the waters. Sometimes testing waters, man,
Cost you.
Exactly, because some women don't forgive. They might forgive the situation,
Right.
but they don't forgive it's hard because trust. See, once you burn trust, it's hard to get back.
Right.
It's just like when somebody steals from you. One of your friends steals from you. You could never trust that person in your house again.
No.
I don't care if y'all become friends again, and she gives everything, or he gives everything back to you. I can never trust you again. You see?
yeah.
No, because it'll always be in the back of your mind. He can just go around the corner to get something to eat, or at the grocery store. You're thinking, well, who's he calling? Who's he going to go run over and see? There's always going to be that distrust there, no matter what.
Well, that's what, I mean, like you said, majority of our relationship was distance.
Yeah.
And I think, at least on my end, I felt like I held up a hell of a job. Like you said, now we got Skype, we got, FaceTime, all of this stuff to get access to each other. Right. And I made sure we had those moments. And for me, it's just, we already had, trust being broken every once in a while. So for me, that was the final straw. And I told him that previously when I found him doing, some shady things behind my back.
Wow.
And so for me, it was like, this is it. Like, I'm done. I'm walking away.
Yeah.
You have no chance with me.
Yeah. And that goes back to what I said earlier. We got to follow our gut. We've got to follow our intuition. Us women have a gift. We have an intuition. And chances are, if there's doubt, I hate to say this, get out, because it's probably right. Get out.
Your gut don't lie to you.
No.
Your gut don't lie
Not
to
at
you.
all.
And whatever, you can go in your mind, but this, Don't ever lie.
Right.
Because it's just because you have a connection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell a true friendship. And this is what I'm going to get into now of saying, do you believe in the Steve Harvey's 90-day rule? Right. Because what we don't do today is that we don't become friends first and bed partners later. No. We become bed partners first and friends afterwards, and it's too late.
Right.
Because to me, it's all about the sex. Because that's what attracted me to you. Is the sex first. Then now we're gonna be friends, so it doesn't conquer it. Now, have you ever seen relationships to where y'all friends first, 2-3 years, then all of a sudden y'all might try a relationship, and then relationship didn't work out, and y'all still friends? That's why. Because y'all was friends. Right. See, when you kick it with your best friend, they know every single thing about you. See, I don't say best friend lightly. Right. If you my best friend, I know everything about you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when I hear people say they married their best friend, that means you know every single thing that what makes them, what they like, what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be able to talk to this person, a person, a shoulder to cry on. And a lot of relationships, we don't do that here.
Right.
You know?
Chances are you'll cross your bed buddy, but you won't cross your friend.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Because you already know. Now you know when it's wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I was in the dating world and I knew I tried to cheat, it wouldn't get up. Because hey, in the back of my mind, I knew it was wrong.
Right.
So I'm like, hold up. So
and this is women were like, okay, time to get out.
So honestly, I thought something was wrong with me.
Right.
So I go to the doctor. My doctor is a good friend of mine. Fell out laughing. Just fell out right in front of me laughing. Right? So I knew then, I said, oh, something cool then. He said, Darrell, are you kidding me? He said, man, that's your subconscious knowing that you didn't supposed to be there.
Not all men are like that, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't, if I'm into somebody, I'm into that person.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even kiss. Like, how could you even kiss and be good at it, knowing that you're cheating? Because you're so used to kissing this person, and how are you supposed to do the whole mechanism change?
Oh yeah, man. When I was a teenager, I had 4 girlfriends. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I used to go see the movies. I used to go see 4 different movies. And the same movie 4 different times.
Get out of here,
man! It's too much to keep up with, and it gets expensive. It gets very expensive.
It's expensive.
You know what I'm saying?
And then, but how do you not cross their names, and how do you not call this one this and that one? The same name.
Hey, you know what the key? You know what the key is to that?
What's that?
Baby.
Oh shoot!
That's why I like people calling me baby.
Because you never gonna be crossed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You never get crossed up, baby. Baby, can you give me that? Baby, come here.
No,
sweetie.
No, that's that.
Cutie.
I call people sweetheart and pet names all the time, but baby, the main one, the vanilla gets baby.
Yeah, but see, if you say it casually all the time, you never have to get caught up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because
that's a player.
If you call Ronnie Michael, you getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? If you call Martha Susan, you getting your butt whooped.
So
because it's no way around it. It was, I couldn't even say it was my sister's name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought you was my sister. Dang, I'm sorry. But if it ain't your sister, come on now.
See how players act?
To me, that's too much work. It's like in my situation, why financially spend money on me and spend money on somebody else? Like,
right.
You ain't that balling. I'm sorry.
Right.
But come on now.
Right.
Yeah.
Too much work.
But
it is.
We men are stupid.
Say that again.
Men are
One more
stupid.
time.
Say that again. I want to hear it 3 times loud.
Men are stupid. A lot of times we get caught up. You know how y'all got these little girls? Y'all got these little girl groups. Y'all be talking.
Yeah.
Guys got the same thing. And we get caught up in our friends. Boy, man, come on, man. She ain't gonna know, man. Come on, let's go. And that peer pressure can get you caught up. Even though you're happy and she makes you happy, it's the people that's around you. See, anytime a person, and I tell this to my kids all the time, anytime a person try to make you do something that you don't want to do is not your friend.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I can't make you smoke weed. I can't make you drink. I can't make you cheat.
Right.
If you don't want to do it. So don't get yourself caught up. Be stronger than that. Be a leader, not a follower.
That's right. Man. That goes in anything, not just in dating, just in anything.
In life.
In life.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when this girl work you out, man, she working your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's her job. But I believe if she put that same energy into that relationship, shit. Oh, I mean, excuse me.
Now that was appropriate.
That's a bad chick over there, man.
Real talk. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just, now he realizes what he done, and he's begging to come back.
Right.
But the trust is broken.
No,
I'm talking about, it ain't like she just was going through it saying, this wasn't like the first time.
Right.
She's had little inklings before, but she forgave it. She let it go. She still worked on it. Yeah. She's put too much time and effort in this to just walk away.
Right.
But this one had to be big enough to say, hey,
this one
I'm
was
done.
I mean, the proof was in the pudding. This is why, again, us women, we need to understand and we need to know our worth. And if you truly bring something to the table, you need to.
And that's what women don't do. Coming up next, man, what can you do when we talk about bringing something to the table? I'm about to break it down for you ladies, man. You need to bring something to the table. Coming up next, Dash Radio, FanTruth. Let's go. Welcome back to FanTruth, man. That was my man Kendrick in the building, man. DJ Wizard killing it today, man. My FanTruth crew, man. A show where your opinion counts, man. Give us a call today, man. We got a new number that we're going to be, because we're in a different studio today, 323-230-4610. Give us a call, man. Hey, if you got an opinion on these relationships, man, voice it, man. I want to hear what y'all talking about today, man, because it's no joke, man. But coming up now, man, I got my girl, I got one of my buddies in the building, and she was through a bad breakup, man, and she ain't looking for nobody, so nobody call for her. She don't need to look. You know what I'm saying? Right. I know her daddy real well, and he ain't playing. So, But to me, you wanted to get into saying women need to bring something to the table, and I'm gonna tell you, ladies, something. Okay, now, just because you marry a guy or you with a guy that got money, still go out and get your own. Show him that you can bring something to the table if you had the necessities to do it. Now, I'm saying you had the money. So you put a proposal with your man together. Say, baby, we can make this money. If we do this, let's go make this money. You see, that's what's bringing something to the table. A lot of times we get so caught up in just being with somebody. He's paying for everything. And, and then 2 years from now, you in a relationship and y'all break up, you ain't got nothing to show for it.
Right.
I'm not saying that you're supposed to get in a relationship to show something for it, no. But I'm saying you as a person has to build something for you, a legacy for yourself. Yeah. And these women are just going out with these guys just because. If I'm with a millionaire and these millionaires, you put a proposal together. This is what I would like to do. If I had the financial backing, people gonna think about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you a good girl, he got you. See, what I've learned over the years of being around millionaires is that if you their friend or you their girl, they got you. All you gotta do is fulfill your dream. Don't ever think your dream can't come true because you with somebody else or you got to leave your other friends. The two things that I tell people not to do is bring your friends around when you meet people, when you meet these people, and don't ask for money. Because millionaires, people that got real money will take care of you when you're a good person.
Right.
You ain't got to ask for nothing. Hey, man, what you got coming up? What you doing? Anything I can help you with? That's your opening. That's your opening. Now you can say, hey, I got this, and this. Oh, man, I like to help you with that, man. Put some money in your pocket. That's when it works for you. But we all get caught up. As soon as we get this dude or whatever, you want to bring all your friends around. You want to show them off. Keep them to yourself. Keep them to yourself. Don't get caught up in showing off. Don't get caught up in driving his cars to the hood and all that. Nah.
Right.
Just be yourself. Be yourself and live your life to the best of your ability, man.
And bring something to the table.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot of people takes money, you know, it takes money to make money. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people got, you know, ambitions. You know what I'm saying? I got my girl Nicole in the building. You know, if she had a financial backer now, man, you know, her book could be out better and she could do a lot more things, man. She's a film producer and everything else. But it's all about the people you know. It's your surroundings that you bring to the table. But it's going to happen. I think everything happens in a timely manner. You just can't rush. You can't rush perfection. You know, when you get up in the morning and y'all put this makeup on, and y'all look all pretty. Y'all don't put no time on yourself. You know, because you know if you got to be somewhere at 7:00, you got to wake up at 5:00 to get pretty. You know what I'm saying? See, dudes, we get up at 6:00, 6:15. You know, all we do is, you know, we just go shave and show. Excuse me.
The 3 S's. Right?
The three S's, man. And we out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But bringing something to the table, Clipper D, doesn't necessarily mean money.
You know, I mean, most of the time it is though. I mean, and looking at it as a man, bringing something to the table is, what can you do for me?
Exactly.
That I can't do for myself.
Or what can you do for me that I can do for myself, but you can do it better?
Okay, explain that then.
You know, some of my girlfriends, like I have I'm not going to mention her name either, but I have a girlfriend who is beautiful, and she thinks her looks is going to get her, you know, very, very far. So she'll come over to a dude's house and expect him to wine her and dine her and do all this and that. So I said, okay, but you wash dishes, right? Or did you do this and this and this, right? She goes, oh, no. So she just feels that her presence is good enough.
Oh, no. She can't do that.
That's what I mean. See,
oh, yeah. You got to wash dishes.
Do something. Bring to the table. Relieve some of his stress a little bit, whatever the case may be.
Unless they have a maid in the house.
I'm going to tell the maid what to do either way.
You know. No, if they have a maid. See, to me, I tell women, you go to a dude's house, cook for him.
Yes, exactly.
Cook for him. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, baby, do we got to go out tonight?
Right.
Let's go grocery shopping.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? See, guys are so fickle because we think we got to spend money to keep a woman or we got to keep them out there. Most guys.
Right.
But then there's some women, man, they just
women.
They just want to sit back and Netflix and chill with you.
Be cool.
And
keep it low key.
Exactly.
Right. Because how romantic is that? That's so romantic.
But guys don't know. Guys don't do that. See, it don't cost money. See, people think it costs money to be romantic.
Right.
And it don't. You can go. I can do a date with you for $25.
Right.
And you will love it. I go get me a little apple cider, little sparkling apple cider.
DJ over there's going, I don't know about $25.
$25. I bet you have a good time.
I agree.
And I'm telling you, because I'm gonna get that little $25. I mean the sparkling cider. That's gonna be our drink because I don't drink, so that's gonna be our little toast, right? I'm gonna go get me some mayonnaise, some mustard, some turkey breast, man, and make some sandwiches. Go get some nice strawberries with some whipped cream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna I'm gonna get a big old blanket. We're gonna lay across the beach. We're gonna have a nice little picnic, and we're gonna get to know one another.
That's romantic.
A lot of people get caught up in, you know, oh man, she ain't gonna go for it. I don't care. If she don't go for it, you don't need her then.
That's not the type of woman for you.
Not at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, if a woman can't accept, if you have to spend money on a woman every time you see her, what you with her for?
Right.
If you gotta wine and dine, I mean, that's what these dudes be doing, man.
Right.
And they get so caught up. You know what I'm saying? I remember there's one girl I dated, and it was funny because she was so used to going to the big stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to El Torito's, right? My mama told me to start them off small, then you get big.
Yeah.
Well, she was already big.
Right.
I'm like, man, forget it, man. She was like, El Torito's.
Right, I agree. But can men appreciate that? Because sometimes, us girls, we don't want to put on makeup on. I want to put my hair up in a ponytail, maybe throw on a ball cap, go to your house or come over and just be chill. Like,
Yeah.
and men really appreciate that too.
Yeah.
But what happens is guys don't see. It's all about what they don't know because it depends on the age bracket and the people they around. Because when you around, if you notice, like when these guys, like I always go with athletes because that's why I'm around all the time. And you notice when you're around athletes and it's a little clique. If all of them the same age, they fucked up. I mean, excuse me. They screwed up. But when they got an older guy, like for instance, I look how Sean Livingston is. Sean Livingston when Sean Livingston came to the league, he was 17 years old. The guy that came with him was 35.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? So now he's getting the best of both worlds. He's getting the best of both worlds because the guy's what Sean's about to go through, he already went through. You see what I'm saying? So now they can teach him.
Right.
If you notice Sean Livingston, you ain't never heard nothing about him.
You're right. But and I also think there's stages in dating and relationships. There's hanging out, there's dating, and then there's relationships. So they all have their stages and categories on what to do and how to do and whatever, right? Like when you're truly, you're in the impressing stage, kind of. Then you do what you do. And then if you get a little relaxed, then you can do what you do and that kind of stuff. So I think there's also times and places for some things.
Okay, now, to me, a first date has to be a date. Never let a man cheat you on a date.
On the first date, especially.
On the first date.
Right.
Never let a man cheat you on the first date. Now, I'm talking about even if he take you to the beach and a picnic or whatever, but it has to be a date. You never, ever, as a man, you never, ever go to nobody's house on the first date.
Right.
No.
No. Yeah, I agree.
Okay? You make a man pick you up.
Ugh.
Okay? Now, even if he pick you up at your girlfriend's house or pick you up down the street.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I want that guy that I'm going to date for the first time knowing where I live just yet.
Oh, yeah. So you meet him somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I can
But
do that.
you make him respect the situation.
Right.
Now, so sometimes, man, you get caught up and you like the guy and you don't kiss on the first date.
No, never kiss on the first date.
I had a great time.
Right.
Had a great time. The longer he tries, the more he's into you. If you're easy, you're going to have problems.
Right.
Yeah.
Problem block.
That's on page 38 in Steve Harvey's book. I'm just kidding.
But if you're easy, you know what I'm saying? Because we like to, it likes to be hard. Like for me, I like to work for mine.
You're predators. Men
Yeah.
are predators by nature.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you work for it, you feel like you accomplished something. But if you just give it up, So how do I know that you didn't do it to the next guy like
to
that?
the last guy, right.
You see what I'm saying? Are you really what I want?
Right.
So you make guys wait. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get to know the person, the athlete, or I want to get to know this person. Like when guys come on this show, I get to know the person. Forget the athlete, forget the stats. Because you could be the biggest superstar in the world and be an asshole.
Right.
You know? But I want to get to know, and that's what girls don't do now because they get so caught up in the fame of dating an athlete or dating a celebrity. Sometimes they forget who they are.
Yeah, and they'll think that if I show that I'm interested, or if I do this and the other, he'll really like me and so forth. But it's the opposite.
The one thing I've learned, if a woman wants you, they're gonna tell you.
Right.
Even if they friends tell you, even if they make an excuse to call you, they make an excuse. Oh, I didn't mean to text you. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's little things that you could see what women will do.
Right.
To get your attention.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But be friends with the person first before you do anything else. And I believe. See, I told my daughter. I believe in the 35 rule. Okay, and she's like, she looking over there. My buddy over there talking about. She like, what's the 35 rule?
Yeah.
You can't do nothing until you reach 35.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that.
Poor girl.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to talk to her.
Yeah, exactly.
But if like you gotta, these guys gotta show you respect.
Mm-hmm.
Respect. If you want to, if you meet a guy and you like him, you let your dad know. You say, "Hey, Dad, I'm going to go meet this guy because I don't want to bring him by the house because I don't know who he is. But I'm going." He said, "Meet him at this restaurant. That's where I'm gonna be at." Or if you don't tell your dad, tell your girlfriends or whatever.
Tell somebody, right?
Yeah,
Tell somebody.
definitely
Make
tell
sure.
somebody.
Yeah. Go out, have a good time. Keep an open mind, and see what type of dude it is. And never. This is my rule, and I'm telling y'all right now, and y'all gonna understand this. Never drink on the first date. Ever.
Ain't no problem for me. I don't like to drink.
And when you drink, if you ever at a bar and you drink and you walk away from your drink, never come back and drink it again.
Never
Yeah,
drink.
definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless your girlfriends was there and you okay.
Then it's not a real date anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Right.
if you walk away from your drink
Right.
and go to the bathroom, don't ever do that.
Right. Or never accept a drink that is being sent to you from
Yeah.
somebody
Nah.
else.
Now, you can accept the drink if it's coming from the waitress or the waiter.
They may be in cahoots. I don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
If I don't see it being poured, I'm
Now-
not drinking it.
Now, if they're in the cahoots, you got the best lawsuit ever.
But how do you prove that? You're like dead somewhere and
Yeah.
raped somewhere.
Hey,
No.
I've seen Law and Order. They be figuring things out. Okay, they will find out.
I love Law and Order.
I do too. I do too.
I love Law and Order. Like I love my NCIS Los Angeles, man, with
Yeah.
LL. Man, hey, have you seen the new one, Designated Survivor?
No, I
On
haven't.
Wednesdays? Oh my goodness. with Kiefer Sutherland. Oh my. Hey, I love this show.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Watch much
But
TV.
just don't get caught up.
Right.
Don't and quit trying to do everything your friends do. You know how people want, like, I can't stand when women compare their relationships to somebody else's.
Yeah.
Well, they doing it. Like millionaires, they do this a lot. Like neighbors. They buy their wife a car. Now the other neighbor gotta go buy their wife a
Yeah,
car.
keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah. I don't keep up with the Joneses.
No.
It ain't that serious.
Right.
It ain't never that serious.
Right. You go broke
Exactly.
trying to do that.
And even if you don't go broke, it's stupid.
right. Be different.
Exactly.
Be you.
Be who
My
you
mom
are.
always taught me, "Do you, boo boo."
Exactly.
Right.
Man, coming up next, man. I got this crazy one in the building, man. This one here, she has a business side and a hood side. I don't know which side I'm gonna get right now, man. Coming up next, Dash Radio, FanTruth, baby. It's about to go down. Where you at, Wiz? WZRD. Welcome back to FanTruth. I'm your host, Clipper Darrell, sitting alongside the beautiful Bree. That's not in the day. She's out on assignment. And my man, DJ Wizard, in the building, baby. That's WZRD, baby. My FanTruth crew, baby. A show where your opinion counts, man. If y'all just now tuning in, man, hey, I got my girl, Janet Rodriquez, man. Every second Saturday of the month, man, we always talk about relationships, man. That's what this show is dedicated to, because what she went through in her life, man. And I had my buddy in the building, man. She had to tell about her situation, man. When her dude, how does it feel to be cheated on? What has she learned from it? So the next dude that she date, oh my goodness, that nigga gonna have hell. He gonna have mucho problemas. But man, I got one of my homegirls, man. She my business partner, man. We do a lot of stuff together, man. But I wanted a side. I wanted a side because she has a business side. I love her business side. But she got this hood side that I love because she got my back to the fullest. And it's so funny. You know what I'm saying? I like to welcome my homegirl to the show. What up, Nicole?
What's going on?
Now, Nicole, have you ever been cheated on?
Yes.
Now, when you got cheated on, right, what ran through your mind?
Nigga. He's a nigga.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to curse. Can I say words like that?
No, you can say it.
apologize.
No, you can say it. No, this on the internet. We on an app, so we good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So you now, that's all that you was like. Did you want to shoot him? Did you want to hurt him?
Let's just go down the history a little bit of my relationships. Like I've always been in long-term relationships. So my first one was when I was 14. I stayed with him for about a year.
14?
Yeah.
My daughter couldn't date at 14.
We gonna go down the line so you'll understand the type of person that I am. So 14. So what? 14 to about 16. My first love, my first. Everything. My puppy love, not sex yet, but the pre-sex, So,
oh, wow.
So it was that relationship.
The grinding.
Right.
At 14, could your daughter have grinded?
Hell no!
That's what I'm talking about. So no.
And so when he cheated, it was just, first, I'm young. Like, it's puppy love. So then my next relationship, 16, that was my first sex. And him cheating, it was more so about like I was rebellious at that time, just whatever. So when he cheated, it was just like I'm not surprised because I knew the girl that he cheated on me with, and she wanted him. And I found out they, when I couldn't go to a hotel party, that they had, that they did something at the hotel party. So in my mind, like I grew up around men, I grew up around boys and gang members and whatnot. So I learned the streets and how men think at a very young age. So when I dealt with men issues, it was like I understood the double standard at a very young age. So when it would happen to me, I'm not saying it didn't hurt, but it was just like, fuck it, then all right, you don't want to be with me no more, then it'll be all right, and I would move on with my life, And then my next relationship, 18, I stayed with him for 9 years. So that was long distance because we went off to college when we met. So 4 years of long distance. So I cheated in that relationship after being cheated from 14 and 16. I had cheated in that relationship. But even when I cheated, I've still always been a very loyal person. So it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right when I cheated in that relationship. So again, like I'm going down the line to explain to you, like when I was cheated on by a man, it was like I understood in a sense, like look at the circumstances. We're long distance. Like what do I expect? I know he loves me, but we're away from each other. And then, so now I'm in a relationship again. So when I'm 29 now, cheating is not an option. Let me find out that he cheated. It's going to be a problem. Like, and I will leave the relationship before I cheat. So, I just went through my stages, and before I accepted it, you can call it insecurity, immaturity, multiple factors of why I allowed for cheating to occur. Now that's not happening because now we're talking about family and I'm at that age now where family and marriage and children are involved. So cheating is not an option. If you don't want to be with me and you feel like you have to cheat on me, talk to me about it so we can try to fix it. And if you don't feel like we can fix it, let's move on, Right. So no one has to get hurt because there's multiple people. Our families are involved. I have a relationship with your mother. You're starting to have a relationship with my mother,
Right.
That's not an option. So,
and you as you grow up, you realize what we talked about earlier. You know your worth.
Yes.
And so cheating is not an option because you know what you bring to the table,
right.
and how many people are going to get involved and affected. So you know not to cheat.
Of course.
Yeah. He's having his own little show over here. He's having his own thing.
Come on, keep it 100. Now,
you missed the part where she said she cheated.
Yeah, I know she cheated. But see, now this is what I like though, because she said when she cheated, she learned from it.
Right.
See, when you do something to somebody, right, and you don't learn from it, that's when I have a problem with it.
Right.
See, when you learn from your mistakes, that's how you can move on from them and move. And now, but what she say right now?
And
she said now, exactly, she can admit it.
Right.
She's saying today, like, hey, you can't come with no BS with me today.
Right.
If you're going to cheat on me today, it's going to be an issue. Because you don't have to cheat. All you got to do is say, hey, this relationship is not working out. We need to move on. And you can go do your thing. But I just feel like with diseases and everything gets so caught up now.
Right.
You shouldn't cheat. You shouldn't get caught up. And if you do, you got to tell your person because, it takes longer for a woman to know if they got a disease than a man.
It actually takes longer for a man, me being in the medical field.
Oh, for real?
A man can have an STD for months and even years and not be aware of it. And the minute he sleeps with the woman, we get symptoms immediately.
Oh, wow.
And you can be dormant but have gonorrhea and syphilis.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Look at his face.
Absolutely. And you gave us syphilis today, let's say. I will have a symptom tomorrow. You can go a year with no symptom and continue to pass it on.
For real?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Damn.
Yeah.
But see, man.
And even
Hey.
like herpes. Herpes is a skin disease. Men think, oh, I'm just going to slap a condom on and be okay.
Yeah.
It's a skin disease. So if you have herpes around your penis,
Yeah.
you can give us herpes.
Now, you know what though? Big shout out to this young lady I used to date. She was where her mom used to work with my dad. And she told me straight out that she had herpes.
Really?
Yeah. And I walked away. I had to.
Wow.
She was a good girl. I mean, we had the best fun.
That's
Have you
something-
ever had when you went out with somebody and you had the best fun and you could just be yourself,
Right.
and you didn't have to hide who you are? We all like put on fronts when we go out sometimes.
Right. But somebody probably infected her, I'm sure,
Yeah.
of course.
One-
and she was a good girl.
When she told me, she said a guy that she was dating for a long period of time was sleeping around, and he ended there, affecting her with it, and she has to live with it the rest of her life.
Right, because you cannot cure herpes.
You can't cure it. But I chose that I had to walk away. I don't get any condoms, no, because that's a lot. I mean, I'm not getting myself caught up in that.
It's a lot to deal with.
And and being 19, you ain't gonna tolerate too much that
Did
you
she
do.
tell you like week 1 or month 1, or did you guys establish kind of a bond in a relationship, and then once it got to we might be starting to have sex, and then that's when she told
Yep.
you?
That's
so did
when
you
exactly.
feel like hurt? Was there any hurt, or
No.
because she just said that it's an STD? Like you, like
At
I'm good
19,
regardless.
he's probably like, oh, that's
It-
nasty. It's
Yeah.
gross.
I was done. I was like, man.
Yeah.
But I seen her like 15 years later,
Uh-oh.
and
Still had herpes.
Yeah, exactly. But she's doing good. You know what I'm saying? But you still got it.
Yeah.
But men, we don't understand how we could ruin. Cheating can ruin somebody else's life.
Absolutely.
Not because you being affected. Everybody think just because you strap a condom on, everything's all to the good. It's
You're
not
not
like
And
that.
safe.
babies are a big deal
Right.
too now, because even now women are saying I'm on birth control, and they be lying sometimes.
Yeah.
Or birth control doesn't always work. So then now you just cheated, and you got this other baby over here. You know,
Right.
so
But that's why I'm a big believer in being friends first. See, if you kick it with your best friend, if you in a relationship with your best friend, nothing could go wrong. Nobody can break that bond.
Right.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Nobody
agree.
can break it. Nobody can come between you guys. I can walk in here and my girl could be in the face of another dude. I ain't gotta get jealous.
Right. Right.
For what?
Right. When you know somebody's core and
Yeah.
their belief, you're right. You can leave me over there in the corner with 15 dudes. You know I'm gonna be good.
Exactly.
Right.
See, when I walk in places and I see a wife on one end and we everybody's networking,
Right.
man, those are the best relationships.
Isn't that? I totally agree.
The best relationship. And then just like people falsify, just like I was telling with you, because your personality is so bubbly, a man could think like you like him.
Right.
Then all of a sudden you walk up to me, right? And you say, hey, Darrell, hey, how you doing? This is my husband. And you be like,
Damn, I thought you liked me.
yeah.
You're flirting with me all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's your personality
Right.
though.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're bubbly. See, we got this aura about ourselves, man, that people get caught up in, because you can get caught up in a web and say, oh man, I think she want me.
Yeah.
But it ain't all about that. When a woman wants you, she will tell
We
you.
will let you know.
That's
We will
bottom
let
line.
you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. And going back to the whole thing about the wife being over here and the husband over here, being able to do that and be successful at business and networking like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then compare notes at the end of the night, and then make love and get that whole night ended correctly,
Yep.
and know that nothing happened in between. Now that's what's up.
Exactly. Because you know your place, he knows
Right.
his place, and y'all come together on one accord.
Right.
Because you in business.
Right.
You see, you can't get caught up in social media. Oh man, why was he so close to you? You know what I'm saying? Because it's funny, because I love to do a prom pic with my celebrity friends and stuff like that, right? I love to do a prom pic, right? But only one person, I'm not gonna mention her name,
It's tough to do that with the girl in the big old booty, though.
but now I don't mess with the big booty girls now.
It's tough to do that.
Yeah,
The
I'm
prom
not-
pic and
I'm
a big
not-
booty doesn't work.
I'm not messing with the big booty girl, but I do the prom pic because when Clipper Darrell come around, you got to do a prom pic. That's all it is. It's just fun, because to me, I had the worst prom date. I took a friend instead of taking my girl because I already asked her to go with me because I didn't have a girlfriend at the time. And I already asked her to go. And it was one of my buddy's exes. That's how I know about life.
You
see, I lived it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So my prom for me was horrible. Because I can't never look back at the pictures and say I had a good time, but...
And then you still thinking about your girlfriend. I wish I would have went.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's what I should have took. I should have took my girl at the time. And then end up, we broke up. A friend of mine that he was dating a sister. He ended up hooking up with my girl, my ex, and now they got a baby together. Mm. How can you...
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah, but how can you have a baby by two sisters? That gotta be the craziest reunion, barbecues, birthday parties that you ever seen in your life.
So they're cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad.
That's sad.
But just look at how society is now, though, right? Like, men are publicly having multiple women. Like, the women are accepting. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are just a little bit more liberal
I'm
now.
not doing sisters.
No.
I'm not doing sisters.
Like, we shouldn't do brothers.
I don't do
Right. No, that shit is a lot, though.
But check this out, though. Now, what about a mama and a daughter?
Hell to the no.
It's happening, though.
You know, it does happen.
It's
That's
happening.
what I was about to say. It's happening, though.
No.
A mother and a daughter.
Oh, gosh, no.
Yeah.
Because the mamas be wanting it. They be wanting
Mama
it.
better go get somewhere else.
They be wanting it. And the son, and then whoever the young man be looking like.
The mama be 55.
She's cougar status.
The daughter be 35, right? And the guy be 40, 45. See what I'm saying?
Go get you another 40-year-old, not this one.
Yeah. That's how I look at it. I can't do that. See, cause I look at, I don't want nobody, I don't like sharing.
Right, I don't either.
I don't like sharing. I couldn't do the mother. I just look at life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just look at life, man. Hey, we going to the phones right now, man. We got Shannon. What up, Shannon?
This is scary.
Welcome to FanTruth.
What's going on, California?
What's going on with you, baby? Talk to me.
How y'all feeling?
Man, we feeling good out here, man.
Talking about dating and relationships and cheating.
Oh my goodness gracious! In the morning, what? How much time do we have?
Hey, we got another 14 minutes.
Oh my goodness gracious! I don't even know where to start with it. All I'm going to say is this:
Have you ever cheated on your girl?
Have you ever cheated on your girl?
Cheated on my girl? No, I can honestly say I have not.
But have anybody cheated on you?
Right. Ooh.
Yeah, afraid so.
Now, when they cheated, right? What did it make you? How did it make you feel when they cheated?
My initial reaction was, "What the hell?" I'll say that. Be honest, I'm like, "What's going on here?" Mm-hmm. But then you start thinking, "Okay, well, what did I do?" But then you say, "Wait a minute, I didn't do anything, so I need to find out, what's up with that." So then you turn into a private investigator because now you're kind of like, all right, let's see. We went out here. Okay, well, I called her the other day. She didn't answer the phone. What was she doing then?
And who has time for that? Who has time to live their life like that? It's just too much work.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Exactly. And that's why with me, I'm a type of person, if I confront you, I'm upset. I'm trying to resolve it. But when I get quiet, I am like, okay, now I'm going to sit back and watch. And all I did was sit back and watch. Mm-hmm. And you could just see things. And then you got people volunteering information for me. Yeah, I saw your girl over here with this guy. Or I saw her doing this with this and whatever. Mm-hmm. And then you just kind of casually bring it up in the conversation. And then when you get the obligatory, see, what had happened was, I don't even want to hear the explanation in. I'm gone.
Now, did she cheat on you? Did she cheat on you with a person you know?
No, she did not.
Okay.
So that was very good.
Yeah, and what is that? Exactly. And what does that do for your future? Like, how has that impacted you for you to be able to trust other women in the future?
I'm glad you asked that question. I'm single now. I just made 44 a few weeks back, and I'm single now. And I will say this. I'm open to, seeing what's out there because I think all of us can agree. Love is good when it's good, but it hurts when it hurts. It's kind of, there's really no gray area. So I'm willing to, see what's out there. But at the same time, I hate to say it, I'm very, very
Jaded.
tentative.
But don't,
Very tentative.
but don't look for it though. You cannot look.
True.
See, what we as men, we think just because a woman says hi, she likes me. You know,
Right.
so she wants.
Right.
No, that's not true. They just saying hi.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're just saying hi. I got 3 beautiful women looking at me right now, man, and I'm thinking they all want me right now.
You need to stop. Women are like that too. If you say to a woman, "You look very nice today," some of them think, "Oh my God, there's a chance."
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you can just be complimentary and go on about your day.
Yep.
That's why I say when the relationship thing is, that's why I try to be very upfront.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I just wanted to tell you that you look nice today. Just like kind of put that. I just wanted to tell you, because sometimes you say, "Hey, baby, you looking nice today." Now it has a different connotation when I say, "Hey, baby, you looking nice today."
Mm-hmm.
But if I say, "You know what? I just wanted to tell you look very nice today.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you smell very good today." Now it's kind of okay. He's being complimented. But if I want to come at you, then maybe my approach, maybe how I phrase my word, a little different. But with me at my age now, it's like some of these women.
Now you can't tell a woman they smell good though, because that could be offensive. You got to say, "I like the way your perfume smells." You got to word it different, because hey, that's sexual.
You don't want to tell them they smell bad, because then that could be a very negative.
No. But that sexual harassment situation is huge, bro. So you got to refer them words. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I offended you, and then if you like, hey, the first thing you say, if I offended you, I apologize.
That gets you out, right?
That gets you out.
Of course.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that I do look forward to whatever relationship. But I am not in a hurry to jump into one.
Okay, cool. Friends
I
first, man. Friends first, man. Find your best friend.
But like I said, I think the thing with me being a African American male, because there's a stereotype on us. Like we all players, we all. I'm not. I don't have.
Do you believe in the 90-day rule? Do you believe in the 90-day rule?
Oh, quiet again.
I've never been asked that question. I don't know that I believe in it or not. I just think it's a case-by-case basis.
No, it ain't no case-by-case basis. You got it. It can't be case-by-case. I'm telling you, if you don't do the 90-day rule, you will never find out your true love.
Okay, Clipper D, so you don't believe in one-night stands? You've never had a one-night stand?
Oh, I had a one-night stand before.
But that's not a keeper.
No, that's not a keeper.
Yeah, but what if it was a one-night stand and there's tons of chemistry, and then you want to build on that?
But you can't build because it's sexual. See, everything is sexual.
I agree with you, but I'm just wanting to see what men think like that.
It's sexual to me because everything about you is sexual.
Right.
I'm looking at you, man. We had the best time. She made my toes curl, and I'm like, yeah. I hit Jack, but
you know what I think about that?
What's that?
My question is, if let's say we both have the one night stand, because me as Shannon, I'm not speaking for all men, but as Shannon, I'm thinking, how many of these has she had?
Right.
Yeah.
Is this somebody?
I don't give a damn at that time.
I'm like, what number am I? That's all I'm saying.
But us women think like that too.
Yeah.
We think like that too. If you're able to do a one night stand, then how many girls have you done that with too? So we think like that just as much.
But see, men can't be hoes.
Yeah, I was about to say their count is irrelevant. So when we think about it, it really don't matter because they can have as many one night stands as they want to, and it's
double
accepted.
standard, and
It
it's
is.
wrong.
I would never ask a woman how many men she slept with. I don't want to know because
either.
that's your past.
Me either.
Right.
That's your past.
Right.
We're going to work on the future. This is from the day we met to the future. That's
and
all I want
we
to
don't
know.
bother
Right?
asking that question because men don't count. They just right.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know because if you told me 20, I'm done.
Wow.
But it's true,
It's true.
though.
It's true.
It's real.
So true.
Yeah, I just can't see it.
But they be up
I
at
live in
70,
the now.
100 because they be having what are they called? The threesomes and all. They be doing all of that, so it's like they count be way above that. But
Man.
let us get to anything above
Shannon.
10.
Shannon, we appreciate you calling in, man.
Thanks for calling, Shannon.
God bless y'all. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, all right?
Hey, Shannon, this is going to be every second Saturday of every month, relationship talk. So you're welcome to call in anytime.
Oh, I'm in. I'm locking the phone number in now. I'm just telling y'all right now.
Hey, don't lock that number in because I'm at a different studio, so we had to use a different number today.
We're under construction today.
But yeah, we because we getting the studio remodeled.
Janet will let me know, and I will call in.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because we gonna have fun, man. Because we need this type of talk, man. Because we need to show these. Because women have to understand what men are thinking, man. Because a lot of women don't understand this.
Right.
They just think, oh man, if I sleep with him, I can keep them, and I might could get some bills paid or whatever.
Right.
But true dudes,
You're sleeping with me. That's what I'm telling you that right now.
And Shannon, you're calling in from Chicago, right?
Chicago. That's correct.
Oh yeah.
I like the sound of your voice.
That wasn't Janet either. That was my girl in the studio.
Hercules. Hey, Shannon.
Y'all need to stop.
Hey, Shannon, I'll give her your Facebook and contact information.
Right. All of that.
Hey, Shannon. Hey, Shannon.
Please.
See, she just said hello, and see, we all got excited.
Oh my God.
Hey, Shannon. She said she like your voice. She like your voice,
That's
baby.
special.
You see what I'm saying? Now, see, but this is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about. When a woman wants you, that's what's gonna happen.
She gonna tell you.
So, guys, just because she say hi doesn't mean she wants you.
She'll say you sound
She
sexy.
gonna come at you the way it's supposed to happen. I'm telling you, you do not have to beg. When a woman wants you, quit begging, man.
Right.
She don't want to be bothered. Walk on. But you see what she wants? She said, "Hey, I like your voice."
Oh my goodness gracious! See, now I'm blushing. I can't even stop blushing now. This is ridiculous.
Hey, I appreciate you calling, no Shannon, man. Much love to you, man. Hey, we definitely gonna sit in your Facebook though.
God bless all of y'all. Happy pre-Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Thank
Janet,
you.
You know I love y'all. Good, y'all have a good weekend, okay?
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys,
Thank
man.
y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Now, are you a mother?
I am.
You sure is. So happy Mother's Day.
I am. Thank you. Thank you.
Mother's
I have a
Day.
daughter. I have one daughter.
I just like to wish moms a happy Mother's Day, man, because without your mom, we ain't nothing.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what your mom did to you or appreciate it, because to me, anything can happen the following day and you gonna regret it from the bottom of your heart. And I understand what Nick's going through right now, and he's upset with his mom. But I'm telling you, by the end of the day, man, you need to pick up the phone and say, "Mom, I love you, but I don't appreciate what you did." That's it. Because I know that feeling. My mom made me mad all the time. You know what I'm saying? I made her mad all the time. You know what I'm saying? But when they're gone,
Right.
man, it's the worst feeling I can ever have, man. Hey, I would like to welcome Mrs. DJ Wizard to the show. Happy Mother's Day!
Thank you.
Hey, I just wanted to get you on. I just wanted to get one of them DJ Wizards moments,
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, definitely. Give us one crazy thing that DJ Wizard's done to you.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't think of. Oh my goodness, one thing that.
Yeah,
DJ was
one funny moment. Give me a funny moment.
Oh my goodness. Let me think. A funny moment.
Now what type of son is DJ Wizard?
DJ Wizard. Oh my goodness, he's just an awesome son. He's wonderful. I'm just so extremely proud of him.
Oh wow! Wait a minute.
He's wonderful.
Wait a minute. I think we got a bad connection. I think we talking about the wrong DJ Wizard.
I always told DJ Wizard when he was a little baby, when he was small, one day you're going to be a superstar. Seriously. I mean, anything DJ Wizard does, I mean, he does it so well. I mean, anything he does, he's just, adapts to everything, and he's just very, very good at everything that he does.
Oh wow!
I'm just, like you can tell, I'm extremely proud of him.
Okay.
I
seen that.
He's wonderful.
Hey, I went to one of his events, DJ Wizard events. Guess who was there?
Who's that?
His mama's at the door, got his back, making sure that money getting in right.
That's a nice
I'm loving.
mom.
Yeah, Mama was there. So, yeah.
I mean, you must be a good son. So if mom can talk so highly of you like that, then you definitely are a good son.
But yeah, we definitely. I just wanted to definitely get you on air and just wish you definitely a happy Mother's Day and have a blessed day tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Like I said, I appreciate it, and thank you so much to give my son the opportunity to be there on the station. And yeah, he's wonderful.
Oh yeah, he does a great job. He does a great job. He knows his music. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
themes. He's always bringing it. So he's definitely going to be a part of FanTruth for a long time to come. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I said, he's wonderful. He's wonderful.
Much
Good son.
much love to you. Tell your mama you love her, man. Go ahead, Wizard. Go ahead, Wizard.
Like you
Mom.
mean it.
Be mushy. It's okay.
Hey, I put everybody on the spot today, man. I just people want to see. I lost my mom two years ago, so you know this stuff means a lot to me to see my team, because he's a part of my team. So to see my team smiling every day, it's a reason why they smile, and you're that reason. So I appreciate you and much love to you, and have a blessed weekend. Okay.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you.
When I say happy, you say mothers. Happy
Mothers.
Happy
Mothers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Man, that was Big Wiz mom
That
on the
was
phone.
so cool.
All right. Hey, I definitely want to appreciate y'all coming through today, man.
We had fun.
Big Janet Rodriquez in the building. Nicole and my girl, my buddy, man. I ain't gonna say her name. That's my buddy.
They like, we want to know who she is.
Yeah.
No.
Y'all will
She'll
never
just work you out real good.
Y'all
That's
would
all.
never know who she is. 'Cause I don't want nobody confronting her, because she's out in the public too much, and I don't want nobody to be bothering her about it.
Right.
You know, because you can't. Because the next boyfriend she got, I'm making sure I'm bringing her to the show, because I got to check him out first.
Right.
And then I'm bringing her dad to the show. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna make sure, because this one's gonna be right. We ain't taking no jive from nobody,
No
man.
chances. Nope.
Man, I just want to appreciate my Dash Radio crew, man. I love each and every one of you, man. DJ Wizard, man, Nick, Big Bree, beautiful Bree ain't here today, but she's out on assignment, man, doing her thing. And my social media girl, congratulations to her. She graduated today, Cal State LA, man. Congratulations, girl. Man, for those of you that hung out with us throughout the entire show, even for 15, 20, 30 minutes, don't even matter, man. United we stand. Divided we fall. I love you, mama.